10 rag rides. I'm scheduled to do my 11th, as you know. And people always ask me, when I say I ride rag ride, they say, do you ride the whole thing? And I say, yeah, I always ride the whole thing, except twice. One was because the guy I was riding with had a heart attack like on day 0, so I went to the hospital with him instead and missed 2 days. The other time was the time I almost died. And this is exactly what happened right here. So it was Century Day. There's always a Century Day on RAGBRAI. And it's when it's a longer day, and then they add a loop. So if you want to ride 100 miles, you can. And I say, if I'm already at 80 miles, might as well go for 100 miles. But I tend not to stop as much on Century Day because it's a long ride. And so I was going quick. I don't stop, I just stop to eat and get some water and go. But on this day, I've had my bike for 14 years. It's a really great bike. I'll just keep upgrading until it breaks. Well, one part of it broke, which was my pedal. So imagine you're riding your bike pretty fast. You can see it's a little bit of a downhill. And my pedal breaks. So I crashed. So this is where I crashed right here. So you can see here, pedal broke off. There's no more pedal. This would go away. There's no more pedal. So you can imagine what happens. I mean, I wish that I'd had my GoPro on when I crashed, because I would have liked to see how I crashed. Because they immediately called the ambulance on me, and they're like, he must be broken something. I should have broken something. But I got up, and when I say that I broke the pedal, this is my I was lying on the pavement, and I said, hey, where's my pedal go? And they said, oh, your pedal's still stuck to your shoe because it broke off. You can see this little piece right here is what broke. And you think 14 years of riding on these pedals, probably should have replaced them before that, but they were doing fine. So yeah, I crashed. So I should have broken something, but then I had up with 2 skin knees, and when the ambulance came by, I couldn't ride away because you can't ride with one pedal. The ambulance was like, hey, there's no reason you can't keep riding. I had what they called a contusion because I'd fallen here. And I ended up scratching on my Fitbit, and otherwise I was fine. So I rode into the next town. I got a ride the next town. I was waiting for the Sago to come, but then a truck came by, and I said, hey, you want to give me a ride next town? And he said, sure. And he didn't actually know that RAGBRAI was happening. He was just, he just was confused why there's 20,000 cyclists around. So he gave me a ride the next town. Then I got a ride from there to the bike shop. There's bike shops in every town, the pop-up bike shops. And they fixed me up. And I rode on to the next town, but then we took the set, and then I got sagged to the end of town. So I missed half a day. So, so sag wagon. It's the first time I've ever would have taken the sag wagon. Now, I said I almost died twice. So that was, I just skinned my knee. I was pretty much fine. But at the end of the week, I was feeling a little lethargic. And I always feel tired after you've ridden across the state of Iowa. You're gonna be a little tired, but I was extra tired, and I noticed on the forums, everyone was saying, hey, I came back and tested positive for COVID. And I was like, well, maybe I should test myself. I had some testing kits. Sure enough, I got the plague on RAGBRAI. So I should have died of COVID too, but oddly enough, my superpowered, not COVID, my superpowered RAGBRAI lung survived. And I was just sick for a couple days. I know COVID affects everyone differently, but I did not die of the plague. That was the one time I got COVID, even though I really tried to get COVID, but I never got it, so finally got it. Anyway, so that's how should have died crashing and should have died of the plague on RAGBRAI, but I survived to ride again, and that's my speech about how I should have died twice on RAGBRAI. Okay, so what